Hey everybody, we're back.
Hello!
And we're here to continue our lovely adventures into Danganronpa.
Hashtag spoilers, just in case.
Yeah.
Because, you know, for kids.
Alright, last time on Danganronpa, the greatest thing happened. But anyway. Let's dive right into it, shall we? Alright, so Chapter 3, Deadly Life. Oh, weird. I thought this would be voiced. I guess it's not. Whatever. You see the screen, right?
Yeah, I see it.
How's the stream looking?
I gotta see that.
You know, it'd be good. It'd probably be good to see if the stream was good. Is it good? Hello? Hello? Best start to a stream, guys. Best start. Okay, so her mic was muted, meaning that she probably had to go do something. Jeez. I guess we'll no. It might be short. Jesus.
2 seconds!
Okay.
Okay, now,
Yeah, are you good?
Great AFK right off the bat. Now, let's see. How does the stream look? That question. And the answer is, it looks great.
Alright, so let's just dive right into it. I'm not going to say this, actually, because this is just pure venom on my, this would set my tongue on fire.
Let's just pray for Andy.
Ah, fuck you.
I'll do it.
No. Oh, God. Look at it.
I know.
So that Atua may guide her soul to the gates of heaven. Atua, please take care of Angie. I'll be fine, I'm sure.
It can't be.
Hey, why did it end up like this? Didn't Angie have a tool with her?
You don't know?
It's almost like
Clearly,
it's
she
almost
didn't.
it's almost like your god is bullshit.
Clearly, she didn't.
Weird. That not true. Angie said Atua always by our side. Damn it. We don't have the time to be talking about this. Instead of talking about Atua.
Right?
Yeah, we gotta talk about which one of us is the culprit and win this killing game.
Really?
Wait, this is part of the killing game?
That's right.
What else could it be? The fact that Angie's dead can only mean one thing.
Will that mean anything, technically, since this entire killing game is technically under New World Order? This entire world is pretty much just put in under New World Order after last episode.
One of us killed her.
No way! But why would someone do such awful thing?
But
Is that really what happened?
Huh?
could it be?
It's possible the culprit who killed Angie wasn't one of us, but...
Rise and shine,
What's up, guys? Oh god, is she still going? Oh god, it's worse. Axe! Grab an umbrella.
Uh-oh.
Vomit-soaked entrance. How novel. And the puke's green again, too. That's a pretty ominous sign.
You're on the threshold of an
Oh,
amazing adventure.
why did another murder happen? What's the deal, Monodam? I thought you were gonna make everyone get along!
It's okay.
Don't worry. Overcoming this will bring everyone closer together. That has been the case so far, yes? Their bonds get stronger with each class trial, does it not?
It's fine.
Murders are necessary to bring everyone closer together.
But how?
So then,
So, let us get started.
we are all friends.
conduct a friendly investigation. Then we will have a friendly class trial. We must distribute these first.
Oh!
Oh look, the Monokuma file. I wanted to be the one to pass it out.
Is all that remains.
Didn't you want to do it too, Monofane?
So,
Right
By the way, I've been thinking, you guys should knock off all this killing and dying. Dying is like so lame. Living is all the rage these days. More green puke. This is really unlucky. You know, they're saying all this stuff about living and stuff, and Monokuma's like, where did I go wrong? I thought I raised these kids so well.
so long, farewell.
So long, farewell, and Monofane. As there is no complaining, we are better off beginning our investigation. So everyone, we all know what we need to do, yes?
Yeah.
Yep, I mean, by the third murder, we should all be pretty used to dead bodies.
Wait!
Not Gonta. No way Gonta ever get used to this.
Nope.
Trust me, you don't want to be used to it. No one should get used to it.
That's nice and all, but it seems pretty insincere coming from an assassin.
Unfortunately.
Let's start investigating. It's not like we have any other choice.
You're right.
That's true. But still, it's strange. This is a bizarre setup. 4 wax figures effigies of the dead hung upside down in the room. And in the middle, Angie's body in a pool of blood. Certainly appears to be some kind of ritual.
Shuichi!
Alright, bro. I'm counting on you as my sidekick. Let's end this nightmare together.
Okay.
Yeah, but are you feeling okay, Kaido?
Okay.
We seriously don't have time to be talking about this. No way we're gonna die here. I'm definitely gonna find the culprit.
Seems like
Cooper, is it really someone among us that killed Angie?
I get how you feel, Samugi, but do you have to repeat the tired old lines every time?
Oh no, that's not it. I mean, could this have been the work of the transfer student?
Huh?
Huh?
Angie prepared the ritual in this room to resurrect the dead, right? And she made those wax doll effigies hanging upside down as part of the ritual.
could it be?
Maybe the ritual succeeded and the resurrected person killed her.
The resurrected person. Ah, fuck! Kill her! Oh, hey, look, I'm alive again. Ah, fuck, why are you here?
And a big bong like plays 4 times. Wow, slow down on the killing.
Hey,
What? Shut up already.
What?
It's her fault, telling scary stories out of nowhere like that. Saying messed up stuff like that. Kaido, are you alright?
Damn.
Sure. Sorry, Shuichi. I need to get some fresh air. No, don't do that! If you go anywhere alone, you'll die! I'll leave this to you and Maki. Do a good job, you guys. Also, we do get a new sidekick every time. Kaido left. Still a bit wobbly.
Do a good job. Do a good job. That coward has a lot of nerve bossing us around.
Maybe it wasn't the best way to phrase it, but he just wants to encourage.
jeez.
You've clearly settled right in your oh my gosh! You've clearly settled right into your sidekick role. There.
Maki, are you okay?
No!
It's okay.
I don't need him to give me orders. With so few people left, I can't afford to sit out anymore.
Well,
So where should we start? We should check the Monokuma file first, right?
You're right.
Yes, let's take a look. The victim was Angie Yonaga, the ultimate artist. The body was found in the Ultimate Artist Lab. Time of death is approximately 2 in the morning. Cause of death is a stab wound to the back of the neck, forehead. The forehead also has a laceration. Wow, they went to work on this person. Good job. Got really thorough. Made sure she was really dead.
God. The Monokuma file included the time of death this time.
2 a.m. Everyone must have been asleep. We probably can't rely on witness testimonies.
But
So, the murder happened at nighttime after all. If everyone had followed the student council's rules like Angie and Atul said.
Well, what good will saying that do? The culprit may be one of the student council, yes?
Why?
A member of the student council. That's.
All right.
We should go and figure that out. Let's start investigating to solve this mystery together.
It's impossible.
I can't.
Himiko?
Himiko?
Ugh.
I can't. That is not Himiko's. Hold. Lowen. Okay, there we go. I can't do it. I can't investigate Angie's body. But if we don't make it through the class trial, then everyone will die.
Whatever.
I don't care anymore.
Huh?
What?
What a pain.
Surviving and everything else. It's too much of a pain.
What was that?
Now why don't you use your magic to revive Angie?
Please stop.
There's no time for your mean-spirited taunts. Reviving her is clearly impossible.
Is that so?
We cannot say that with certainty, no? Oh god, if we bring Angie back, then the class trial will become that much simpler, because I'm just gonna have to kill her again.
Oh my god.
Hey guys, I'm back up!
Yahoo! I'm back to the
Die. Big bugs. Gee, fuck, God, dude, Saihara, you really didn't need to. You didn't really need to do that. Even Monokuma's like, bro, that's going a bit too far.
killing someone twice.
Huh?
Excuse me?
No.
Well, of course, resurrecting her is impossible, but I know a way we can speak with Angie.
You see.
We can summon her spirit with the seance called the Caged Child. Seance?
What are you trying to pull?
Seance? Ah! Seance. What are you talking about? Cut it out already.
I don't know. Last time we tried to make seance in law, it didn't work that well. I mean, Ace Attorney 6 was a really good game, but like, yeah.
They can't do seances.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. All the Ace Attorney cases I really like are 2, 4, 6, and the first part of 5. Pretty much nothing that has to do with Karayan in the slightest. Yeah, that's a sad day, isn't it? Here's our main selling point. Too bad it's kind of sucks.
You gotta be kidding me!
Yeah, this is no time for jokes.
I am serious.
Oh, I'm serious. This is for our investigation.
Huh?
For our investigation?
Yes.
If we speak with Angie, we can ask her who the culprit is, and this case will and bring this case to a swift close.
Well, you know.
First a resurrection ritual, and now a seance? Are you messing with us?
Do you understand?
I would appreciate it if you didn't compare it to Monokuma's foolishness. Seances are genuine occurrences. They are written of in literature the world over. In fact, I myself have participated in seances a great many times.
Huh?
Many times? On top of that, we have a rare chance to perform the legendary seance, the Caged Child. It would be foolish not to take advantage of this, yes?
No.
No matter how you put it, now's not the time for something.
However.
Oh, I suspect the only way to confirm your earlier theories by performing the seance, yes?
What? My earlier theory?
Therefore,
The possibility of the culprit being the resurrected transfer student. It is not wise to go to a class trial with such outlandish theories in one's head.
well,
So to prove such a thing impossible, I think we best consult Angie herself.
incomprehensible.
That logic is peculiar to say the least. Holding a seance to find out about the ritual. So we're gonna fight a cult with the occult?
Okay.
Well, we can't worry about this forever, so we might as well go with the easiest solution.
How exciting.
Okay, I'll help out. I'm getting bored of investigating anyway. We have not even started.
Huh?
You know, reading that Monokuma file is very tiring.
It's such a pain.
It's fuck. Huh?
I'll help too. Huh? You too, Himiko? If I can talk to Angie one more time, I'll do anything. A seance or whatever it takes. I'll do it.
Well,
I'll help out as well. I can't leave Himiko alone.
Do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want.
yes!
Okay, I will.
So then,
So, now we have 4 participants, Kokichi, Himiko, Tenko, and myself. However, the caged child requires 5 people. We're still 1 short. Fine, then Keyboy can come too.
You're right.
I guess we can't be picky.
why?
Why am I being forced to participate and being treated like a burden?
Well then,
So then, we need to place the platform to seance. Where shall we do it? How about your lab?
no.
No, in order for the caged child to succeed, the room must be as dark as possible. Maybe one of those dark rooms? My lab has windows, so turning the lights off won't make it quite dark enough.
Then, how about the empty rooms?
That's
Empty rooms? The ones on the 4th floor?
Okay. There aren't any windows there, so if we could blow out the candles, it should be pitch black.
Yeah.
Dark.
Yeah, that's a weird way of saying it.
Sorry.
Sure, I'm fine with that.
Listen up!
Grammar is too much of a pain. I agree with Himiko.
tell me your thoughts.
However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use?
Then,
The middle room. The middle room's always best for stuff like this.
I see, yes.
Very well, I shall begin the preparations at once. I shall have you 4 help as well. Let us carry all the necessary equipment from my lab. Are you really going to do this?
Do you understand?
Yes.
This is for our investigation. I said as much, did I not? We need to use all of our efforts to discover the culprit, lest our lives be lost. I'm still scared that someone else is gonna die this chapter. I don't know why, but I am. Kyo, Kokichi, Kivo, Tenko, and Himiko all left the scene.
This is stupid.
Are they serious? Are they serious about this stupid seance?
But
Perhaps that's just part of the investigation in their eyes? We should go. We should go with it. In any case, I should focus on what I can do. That's what the ultimate detective can do. Investigation start.
Woo!
Also, by the way, Akaide is stabbed with a katana because, of course. Fuck you, Angie. Even in death, you're. Oh my God! Please tell me I can't actually. Okay, good. You can't actually smack these. That'd be so dickish.
Like, yeah! Respect the dead! I think you're like, yeah, and then it'll zoom in.
Angie's body is lying face down in the middle of the room.
Well, to the side.
What's wrong?
Are you going to take a closer look?
okay.
Yes, I was planning to.
Got a minute?
Then let's hurry up. Oh! Holy crap! Okay, then let's hurry up and do it. We can't afford to waste any time here.
I see. You're trying to give me a yawning fit so you get the Sahara voice back.
Shut up!
Maki didn't hesitate.
No.
Maki didn't hesitate. She stepped past me and walked over to the body.
Maybe.
She has no problem with dead bodies. She is the ultimate assassin. Oh, now we can investigate this. Of course it's stabbed through with a fucking... Fuck you, Angie. Fuck you. The 4 effigies hung upside down makes the scene particularly eerie. Ropes are dangling from the exposed beams on the ceiling.
If I remember
Oh,
correctly,
not again.
If I remember correctly, Angie made all of these wax figures.
Hey,
Is this rope from the warehouse?
you're right.
I believe so, and that means they won't be much of a clue. Anyone could have gone and gotten the ropes.
Maybe the student council should have blocked the warehouse instead of the manhole.
The warehouse does contain plenty of things that could be used for murder. Anyway,
Ah!
I know that these effigies are just wax, but it still creeps me out.
that's true.
Oh, that's right. The effigies look exactly like real people. Not just their faces, but their bodies, too.
The ultimate artist certainly was talented.
By the way,
By the way, why is this effigy hanging upside down? Is this part of the ritual?
I'm not sure.
what is it?
If it's not, then why is it like this? Who would go out their way to hang a wax effigy?
Right. If they're going to do this much work, there must be some reason for it. What could it be? Who would do this? Culprit? Angie? Or someone else entirely? So wait, someone
Game
saw...
theory is it's
So wait, apparently according to what he's saying, is he just assuming that it's possible that someone just saw this crime scene and decided to fuck with it? Guys, Byakuya's not in this game.
yeah, Byakuya's back.
Ah, this book. The instructions for the resurrection ritual are written in the Necronomicon. When performing the ritual as written, you could resurrect one of the deceased victims.
I knew it.
This was the motive for the Necronomicon.
Hey,
Wait, this is the
Angie
motive.
tried to perform the ritual written in this book, right?
Okay.
Yes, if we look at this book, we should learn the steps of the ritual she was trying to perform. Let's take a look. The Necronomicon research ritual. Prepare an effigy of... Oh, wait, is green text still you?
Oh yeah. Prepare an effigy of the dead soul you wish to contact. Everyone may participate. The size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. Make it out of whatever materials you wish. If it's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be, label it with the name of the deceased. After preparing the effigy, burn this necromanium to ashes. Use caution. Be mindful of carbon monoxide poison. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Then close your eyes and wait. After a while, you should feel a light tap on your back. If so, that means the ritual was a success. The ashes are only good for one use. The ritual can be only performed once, so use it wisely.
Angie does it, and it's just like that type. It's just like a light tap on her back, except it's a knife. Ah! And somehow the book is still here. So these are the steps of the resurrection ritual.
this is stupid.
Angie really believed in this crap. It's pretty obvious that you wouldn't be able to resurrect anyone with this.
Under normal circumstances, I'm sure that's true. But in this place, I don't think we can rule anything out. There's blood dripping from Angie's head. According to the Monokuma file, she sustained a stab wound in the back of the neck, as well as a laceration on her forehead.
I knew it.
The killing blow was a single stab to the back of the neck. A sneak attack, most likely.
Well,
Then what do you make of this wound on her forehead?
Maybe the culprit hit her in the head before stabbing her from behind.
but
But her two wounds are substantially different. Did the culprit change weapons mid-attack?
Oh yeah.
I suppose that would be unnecessary.
remember,
Also, the wound on her forehead looks deep, but it's not bleeding much. Her bangs absorbed it like a sponge.
Tuh.
What is going on with these two wounds?
Huh? Huh?
huh?
What's wrong, Maki?
Got a minute?
Move.
Maki pushed me aside, then lifted up Angie's body by the shoulder.
Is this...
Tampering with the crime scene is perfect for my murder. I mean,
What?
what's this? What's this doing crumpled underneath her body?
What is it?
This is duct tape, right? What's duct tape doing here?
I don't know, but it must be related to the case. Look, there are hairs stuck to the tape. Long hairs. Angie's, right? Bloody duct tape with Angie's hair on it. What could it mean? She tried to give herself a wax before the ritual, and it went horribly, horribly wrong.
It went horrible. No one killed her. She just did suicide.
I'm surprised you spotted this, Maki. It was hidden under her body.
So what?
It was partially visible. As a detective, you should have noticed it before I did.
okay.
Well, that's true.
Well, even so, I guess you're still getting used to being around dead bodies. So don't beat yourself up over it.
Okay.
Well then, it's a good thing you're used to corpses, Maki.
Do you want to die?
Huh? Do you want to die?
Sorry.
Sorry, joking. I couldn't resist.
Got a minute?
You don't need to apologize. I was joking too.
That didn't sound like a joke, though. Kaide. Katana stabbed into Kaide's wax effigy. Even in death, you are spiting me. Seriously. Well, who knows? Maybe the killer did this.
Damn it!
Who did this, and why?
Got a minute?
Let me see.
Oh wait, I wonder if the thing that caused the laceration on her head was the scabbard, and the thing that caused the back of her neck was the sword.
Terrible case, terrible case, terrible case.
Yeah, they did say that the sword was sharp still, so.
Let me see.
Maki nudged me aside and gripped the katana and pulled it out of the effigy. Ah, wait, this is a crime scene, you can't!
What is it?
You wanted to check the katana, right? Well, you can't do that if you don't pull it out.
Because
Yes, true, but we have to preserve the scene.
You've already seen it, you idiot.
Maki paid no mind to my protest and stared at Kanfro. Fine, you want to reserve the scene? Here. Stabs it into Kaide in the same spot. Why does everyone hate me?
You're like, sorry, we have to preserve it. Fine. Better? Well, which is it?
Is this...
It's a real katana. Oh, that's Maki.
It's a real katana, but there's gold leaf on it.
okay.
Yeah, I believe this one was on the display at the Ultimate Anthropologist Lab.
Is that so?
Okay.
We could probably assume this is the murder weapon, judging from the bloodstains on the tip. The edge is too rusty to cut well, but it would be enough to stab.
But
That's
But why go through the effort of using this as the murder weapon?
That's true.
good question. They could have gone to my lab and grabbed a more suitable weapon.
could it be?
Perhaps it's because Kiyo's lab is the one on the same floor, they just grabbed something close by? They may have been in a hurry.
Well,
Or maybe they needed a long weapon like this.
Huh?
A long weapon?
okay.
My lab doesn't contain swords or any other weapons of this length.
Huh?
Ah, really?
That's true.
I'm not sure how Monokuma found out, but he must know I don't use swords for work. When I first started working, I botched a mission using a katana.
Botched.
Whatever. I haven't used a sword since, which is fine, because they're a hassle to carry anyway.
I suppose everyone's lab is suited to them personally, just like Angie's was. How did they know all this?
Anyway, the gold leaf on this katana flakes off easily. It's all over my hand now.
Up, now you're a culprit. Dude, you literally saw me pick this up. Shut up.
Okay.
Nope, you're still a cop, but do you want to die?
It must be pretty old for the gold leaf to flick off that easy. Terrible case, terrible case, terrible case,
Got
terrible
it.
case, terrible case.
Why didn't you say so earlier? My hands are all sticky now. I'll have to wash them later. Slap.
Maki scolded me, then stood in front of the Kaide effigy.
Hey,
I'm going to put the katana back where we found it. If it's too hard to watch, look away.
Okay.
Thank you. So generous. I averted my gaze and Maki stabbed the katana back into the wax effigy.
by the way,
Couldn't we have just stabbed it into Angie?
Even, why was a weapon stabbed into the wax effigy? A hanging wax effigy, no less. Was it part of the ritual? Or was the culprit trying to hide the murder weapon?
Perhaps they had no intention of hiding it. They didn't even wipe off the blood. Besides, I'm certain there are better ways to hide a murder weapon than this.
what are you talking about?
Then, what's the reason for this?
That's...
I honestly have no idea.
Well,
We should investigate where this weapon came from. We might find a clue there.
Okay.
The ultimate anthropologist lab. Yeah, let's do that. I want to make sure the katana indeed came from that room. Do we actually honestly need to still talk to people? I thought you said,
Yep.
oh, witness testimony is just a oh, we probably also need to examine the doors. This door, this is the lab's back door.
is this...
This door has a sliding lock, and it's still locked.
That's true.
Oh, I think I just saw some gold on it. And because no one used this door since we came in here, I believe Angie locked this door when she came in, and it's been locked ever since.
Hey,
Oh, wait. What's this?
Yep, gold flake.
Look, there's something golden shiny on the tab of the sliding lock.
Gold and shiny? Could it be...
Is that all right?
Maki, may I see it for a minute? I want to try moving the sliding lock.
so what?
You want to unlock it? Go ahead, do what you want.
Carefully touch the knob of the lock, avoiding the gold parts. And softly slid the lock open.
Okay.
Just as I suspected, this lock will slide without much effort. Whether you lock it or unlock it, this could be an important clue.
Well,
I'm curious about this rear door too, but there's something else that bothers me.
I figured out what that is. He doesn't actually say anything. Just weird.
So what does it do?
I don't know. You can just...
So basically nothing.
yeah. I still don't even know how you trigger that thing to pop up.
The lock on the front door that we used to enter this room. Shouldn't we investigate the front door too? I'm going to take a closer look at that.
Maki walked over to the front door. It's unlocked, but I think there are still things to invest.
Stop it.
hey,
I just want to confirm something. When we got to this lab, you're sure that the front door was locked?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm positive. I grabbed the knob and tried to turn it. It really is locked.
I knew it.
The front entrance was locked until Kokichi picked the lock to open it. Kokichi pulled out some needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock. There, open says me.
So, he picked the cylinder lock open.
Hey,
Do you think anyone else could have opened the lock besides him?
That's true.
It would have been impossible from the outside. The Monocups took the key.
Okay, here it is! But there's only one key, so don't lose it!
It'd be bad if you lost it. You wouldn't be able to lock the door or open it from the outside. Let me see that key. One of them swiped the key from Monofane and lifted it to his mouth.
Nom.
Nom.
Oh, he ate it!
then
So Kokichi is the only one who could have opened or closed the door from the outside, right?
Correct. Only Kokichi would have been able to open and close the door from the outside. But someone inside could have opened and closed it as they pleased.
So the front door was locked from inside the room.
No.
Not necessarily. I'm just thinking of possibilities. But in that case, the question becomes how the person who locked the doors got out. How the culprit got out of the classroom after locking the doors.
Still, it's strange that the front door and back door have different locks. The front door that we came in from has a cylinder lock. And the rear door over there has a sliding lock. But by the time we discovered the body, both doors were locked.
is this?
In other words, this is what you might call a locked room mystery, right?
Every game has to have one of these. Locked, huh?
You're right.
Yeah, the cylinder lock's key was taken by the Monocups. But both kind of doors could be locked from the inside.
But only if you rule out Kokichi's lockpicking, right? He could have picked the cylinder lock on the front door to go in and out of the lab. So it could have created this locked room mystery. It's possible that he locked the door from the outside by picking it after he killed Angie.
If I remember correctly,
That's true.
That's right.
Also, he appeared at an oddly convenient time when we try to enter the lab ourselves.
I knew it.
He's clearly suspicious.
It is suspicious, but that solution seems a little too convenient. It's not Danganronpa-y enough.
Word of the day, convenient.
Kodaka does not know the meaning of such words.
Yeah, we have to talk to everybody.
Alright. The word of the day, convenient. Kodaka does not know the meaning of such words.
why?
Murder at nighttime is strange. Impossible, even.
Why?
Why do you think that?
Right.
Because student council made a rule that we know can be outside during nighttime. Everyone should have been asleep. No way murder could have happened at nighttime.
Ew.
Do you really think everyone will go along with that rule?
But it Atua's rule. Angie said he punish us if we not follow his rules.
But
But the student council wasn't included in that, correct? Then they could do what they wanted. Angie was also working here at night. Huh? She was?
but
No way. Student council would never break own rules.
right.
Boy, Gonta, don't they keep you out of the loop? They should have been asleep in their own rooms to set good example to others. Maybe Angie got attacked while she sleep in her room and get brought here?
Gonta, idiot.
So, if so, Gonta could have saved her. If only Gonta saw. But Gonta was sleeping. Sorry, Angie. Gonta no could save you. Find it hard to believe that no one went outside in spite of the student council rule. That is kind of almost a bit valuable testimony when you think about it. I guess not enough to make evidence, but it did say that he, at least according to him, he wasn't out there, and he has no and I don't think he particularly has a reason to lie. Well, unless he's the culprit.
Okay. Wait. What? I'm not sure if it's okay to say this or not, but could Tenko be the culprit?
Huh? Huh? Tenko?
Oh, it's not like I have proof or anything, but earlier I heard Himiko say that Tenko was trying to betray the student council.
No.
So you suspect Tenko?
Actually,
Cause, as a member of the student council, she would have been allowed into this lab.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Angie did allow members of the student council to enter her lab. Yeah, Angie had been shut away here working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. She said she would only unlock the door if she heard a student council member's voice.
That's true.
That would be certainly point to Tango. She did betray the student council after all.
no.
It's not that I want to suspect Tango, but since only student council members would have been let in here.
So Angie only let in student council members. That would be Konta, Kibo, Himiko, Tenko, and Samuki. Of that group, Tenko is clearly the most suspicious. And talk to you. Ah, this busted brainy beauty has this all figured out.
Huh?
Huh? You mean you know who the culprit is?
What was that?
Huh? The culprit? Fuck that.
Hey,
Shuichi, do we really have the time to be listening to her?
Someone needs to screenshot it.
I got you. Okay.
This is too real to life with this character.
Wait!
Hey, wait, goddammit. Are you just ignoring my genius idea?
Yes.
What?
Just listen to me, okay? Come on. Listen to
No.
me. Listen.
No.
Okay.
No.
Uh,
Get out of our sight.
Okay. Well, if you're gonna twist my arm, then I'll tell you. You better thank me for this.
You know,
You're a lot dumber than fleas, but even you got how weird these wax dolls are, right? They are strange, and they are for the ritual or another. Are they for the ritual or for another purpose?
well then.
But I figured it out. Just one glance. These are diversions.
Could it be?
Diversions?
Listen up!
Yep. The culprit used these wax dolls to distract us from something.
got a minute?
What do you mean by that?
Look at Saihara's expression, like, oh my god, is this maybe an actual decent idea from Miyu?
What?
And Maki's like, can this person shut up now?
How should I know? Isn't that Sherlock Holmes' job?
I knew it.
You're a waste of time.
That's my review of this character summed up in this one scene. Maki turned and walked away. I can't say I blame her.
What was that?
Huh? That was her problem. You're on the I don't even know what that means. Whatever. So, Angie made these wax dolls, huh? The resemblance is pretty uncanny. They say that the devil's in the details, you know? Let's just see how detailed they are. Hey! You tried to look up one of the wax figures' skirt. Wait, they're suspended upside down. How do you do that? Whatever. What are you doing? Stop that!
What?
Well, I just wanted to see if the doll was wearing panties. Wait. Oh, come fuck you, Miyu! I don't even need to read that just to say that.
Ha! Fucking virgin!
I'm starting to agree with Maki. Talking to Miyu is a waste of time. Can we leave now? Can we leave? What? What have we not investigated? Soul?
Maybe zoom in with the body again?
Again? But I thought we checked everything. Do we need to examine all of these dolls?
Look up. Maybe there's something up.
Wait.
Try investigating another doll. Because the last time you investigated Kurumi.
Waxed off Kaide. Kaide. The four effigies are hung. The four
Yeah, I think
effigies
you
are
read this already.
hung up with the rope from the ceiling's exposed beams. These factories are definitely on the same ones Angie made. But why are they hung up? Is this all part of the resurrection ritual or for another purpose? It would take a lot of work to hang all these up. That implies that there's a reason behind it. But what would the reason be and who did it? The culprit Angie or someone else entirely? Okay. What else did we not investigate? We investigated the back door. We investigated the dolls. Did we investigate
Oh wait, the pool puddle. The pool puddle.
The what?
The pool puddle.
Oh,
Yeah.
The pool of blood. I didn't even realize that was something we could. I just thought that was a part of Himiko's body. A small pool of blood.
Did you just call Angie Himiko?
I good with names. I swear. You believe me, right? You believe me,
I
right?
do believe you.
This can't be from her forehead. This blood is from the back of her neck.
Is this...
This blood is dry. It must have been spilled a few hours before Angie was killed. Maybe more.
That fits the 2 a.m. time of death listed in the Monokuma file. Can I leave now?
There.
Angie's body appears to be exactly as described in the Monokuma file. There were several clues that caught my attention, but I can't draw any conclusions yet. If we think about all the evidence in combination, that might tell us something. Let's continue the investigation for now. Maki, what's wrong?
So what?
It's not that important, Violet. The only time you're reliable is when you're investigating a crime.
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Like I'd know.
Who knows? You're certainly more reliable than Kaito, at least. That guy's useless.
Anyway, let's continue. I think we finished investigating everything for now.
Got a minute?
No, we must investigate every single speck of paint in this room.
Is this really the time to rest? I don't think we found enough clues yet. We don't know how much time we have left to investigate, so we need to hurry up.
You're right.
You're right. First, we should investigate the ultimate anthropologist lab. We may find clues related to the katana.
That's true.
That's true. We need to check if the katana really did come from that place.
Is something wrong, Maki?
By the way,
It just occurred to me. Why am I acting like your partner?
sure, whatever.
Well, it's fine. Just don't get used to it, Baka. I remembered!
You stole my joke. You stole my.
I remembered!
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. You know what? Yeah, if someone's persistent enough, I kind of want a tsundere encounter at the end of this. It's not as if I asked you, but it's fine by me. It's true that Maki is a tremendous help to me. Okay, I'm gonna say this, and though I've said this, I really hope the game doesn't try to do any shipping hints with these two.
Oh no,
That'd be right up Kadaka's alley, though.
I'll just say this. You'll see a ship. You'll see it. You'll see it.
What do you mean I'll see a ship?
You'll see it. I won't say the who, but you'll see it.
There is a ship in this still?
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not like a ship
You
of
passed
like...
it.
There,
There, left.
I know. Hopefully, it's not, hopefully it's done well because, I've heard of cases of some people really trying to make really odd ships, especially with some characters that really should not be shipped together. And it's like, man, what idiots those people are. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I think so.
You know exactly what I'm making a jab at. I still want to yell at those people, by the way.
I don't know which you're talking about though.
I'm talking about I'm talking about something only you'd get. But whatever.
Wait, is it from Danganronpa 1?
No. It's not from any of
Okay.
the Danganronpa games.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh, wait.
VFD.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
You know
Yes, I agree
exactly
with
what
you.
I'm
I
talking
agree
about.
with you. Yeah, I agree with you.
If I remember correctly, the gold leaf katana is from... What the... Okay, the fuck? No, it's... Oh, wait, no, the sword's missing. It's just the sheath. Earlier, the katana was inside the sheath.
Okay.
Maki, the gold leaf katana definitely came from here. I'm certain of it.
That's true.
Doesn't that make Kyo suspicious? This is his research lab after all.
No.
Not necessarily. Anyone could have come in here and taken it.
That's true.
Fair enough. Anyone could have done the same with my lab, too.
Oh?
Hey!
Oh, what are you guys doing here? I like how Kokichi, his voice is just evolved, by the way.
Are you talking about mine or just the game?
My Kokichi voice.
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
evolved.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be helping with the seance?
You look so disgusted right now. Then again, I guess that is your signature look.
Anyway,
Anyway, I forgot to bring something we need for the seance, so I came back to get it.
Huh?
I'm just embracing whatever new voice has happened.
Something for the seance?
yeah.
Yep, the white sheet over there. We brought the wooden dog statue in the cage already, but I guess we need that sheet too.
What is it?
I don't get it. Why do you guys need a cage, a wooden dog statue, and a white sheet?
Is it me or does it feel like this investigation for some reason is almost done? I feel like we've seen I feel like we don't really have a lot of places we could go investigate, is the thing. You get what I mean, right?
I mean, yeah, I guess, because that is just the seance.
Yeah, and are we even gonna watch that is the other thing.
I have no idea. Okay, maybe I do have an idea, but that's when I should shut up.
Hey, did you know what Rantaro's talent was?
Shut up!
Okay, off the record. What happened is, and some of you who saw my 1-year anniversary stream probably know this, I was actually spoiled to Rantaro's talent.
Shut up!
No, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. I know what you're talking about. Because basically, I asked Solia here how she got spoiled to Danganronpa, and she told me what her friend told her, which the thing she brought up was Rantaro's talent. So I know what that is now, and I will say this: it's never mind. I won't say anything about it.
Yeah, let's not. For the people who don't want to be spoiled, let's not spoil them. I don't want to ruin any people's hopes and dreams. I blame you. You know who I'm blaming. I'm talking to the audience. I know who I'm blaming. Only they know.
Did you read this already?
Yeah, I did.
Hey, don't ask me. I don't know why we need this stuff either.
So that means...
That's why I figured I'd do a little research on the seance before I got the sheet.
Huh? Study?
So, let's see. Keiichi took a look around, and I heard it was like some old handmade book. Oh, is this it?
Yeah.
Yep, it says Cage Dog Village right on the cover, so this must be it. Somewhere, Korikio's just like, I feel a disturbance.
In my lab.
No.
I will be back.
No. He pops up behind Kokichi. Why are you touching the book? Ah!
Why are you touching my book?
No witnesses. What up? Bing bang bang bang. Oh, so that's what we. Oh, so we're having a double murder this chapter. Okay, I still feel like people are dying a little too not enough people are dying for this point in the game. Okay, you know what I mean by that, right?
I do.
Okay, I will say this, and again, we've alluded to this earlier. The number of survivors is actually smaller than usual. Yet we're going with a death pace that even at this point, Danganronpa 1 and 2 have already beaten by at least one person. Kokichi flipped through the old book. Kokichi flipped through the old book he picked up. Oh, is it this page? It's hard to read, but I can see Cage Child mentioned here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyo's drawing the same magic circle as the one in this picture. Okay, let's see. In order to form the caged child, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium, and a dark place with no light.
If I remember correctly.
Just like Kyo said. First, draw the magic circle passed down from the caged dog village on the ground. In the center of the circle, the spirit medium must kneel and curl like a turtle, and rest their forehead on stone on the ground. On a stone on the ground. Afterwards, the other 4 participants must put the iron cage over the spirit medium, cover it with a white sheet. And finally, the dog god must be placed on top of the cage.
I see.
Also, it says we can't step in on the magic circle during the preparation. The dog god? Do they mean the wooden statue?
Yeah.
When the preparations are complete, turn out all the lights and create complete darkness. The seance will begin, and when the 4 participants are each standing in a corner of the room. 4 participants must not include the spirit medium while we sing the caged child song. After the song, ask, is the caged child, then say the name of the spirit. The spirit medium will reply in the voice of the summoned spirit, and that's all it says.
That sounds complicated.
But
I'll
Complicated.
smell BS from that too.
Complicated plans have a better chance of working out in the end, wouldn't you say? Wait, do you not see the person? Do you just hear the person's voice? That would make sense, but... Can't that be messed? Can't you essentially tamper with that to an extent? Whether or not it works, Kyo has been wanting to conduct this seance for a while. Since I was fortunate enough to obtain one of those copies, I've already memorized it. But I never thought I'd be able to lay eyes on the real one. What a trick of fate. Hopefully Kyo's not the killer. I don't want him to be. Oh yeah, he said he memorized every word of it too. That's probably why he left the book here, because he can conduct the seance without it. But is it even possible? Contacting Angie's ghost? If you're so curious, why don't you join us, Shuichi?
Huh?
Huh?
Well, no.
You should see how it plays out with your own eyes.
See?
There's still time, you know. The seance hasn't even started yet.
That's true.
Maybe it's better if you join them.
Huh?
You think so?
I don't understand.
Well, I'm not going. I don't believe in seances. But whatever you believe or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happens.
As a detective, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're right. Will this investigation literally be less than an hour and a half long?
I don't know.
Because we're at an hour right now.
Okay.
Now you're talking.
All right.
Well, I'll be waiting for you. Of the 3 empty rooms, we're in the middle one. That makes me want to go to the other 2 rooms first. Koichi spoke as though he was inviting me to go play, then left the room. Caged child. I guess we should just go watch that now?
Guess so.
I don't know. I don't trust testimony from the dead. Played enough Phoenix Wright to know that shit doesn't always work. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Haven't you also played the series? You probably know what I'm talking about.
Some like the games from the first Ace Attorney to Apollo Justice, with also playing Investigations 1 and 2. Did I play 2? Yeah, I did play 2. So Investigations 1 and 2. But for the rest, I had to watch because I wasn't able to get it.
All right.
So Spirit of Justice, I watched. Professor Layton, I recently watched.
I actually haven't seen Layton. How about Dual Destiny?
Pretty good. I like the OST. It's like one of the best.
Yeah. How about Dual Destinies?
Oh yeah, I played Dual Destiny as well.
All right.
Hello.
So, Kokichi tells me you wish to participate in the seance as well, Shuichi? You are most welcome to join us.
Oh.
Is what I would like to say. However, Only 5, including the spirit medium, may join.
Oh, man.
Aw, man, what a shame. Well, Keyboy, you're out.
Me?
Why me?
I agree with Kokichi. I was thinking this for a while.
Listen up.
Robots and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange juice.
That doesn't inherently sound terrible. I mean, I don't imagine it's good, but you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh wait, crap.
Duh.
Wait, crap. Orange juice. Popo. it's obligatory. It's out of obligation now. We must do that every time we hear orange juice.
Yes.
To be honest, I had the same thought. Your help was appreciated, Kibo.
Why you?
I don't any of you feel guilt for kicking me out after forcing me to come? That's why we're apologizing.
Do not mock me!
No one's apologized yet.
Oh, man.
Fine, fine, our bad. Just don't get mad and start shooting electromagnetic waves at us.
How rude!
Why would I do that?
Stop it.
Stop whining, Kibo. I want to start the seance as soon as possible.
Fine, but I won't forget this betrayal, Shuichi. What did I do? I was not the one who kicked you out. What did I do?
So then,
So now Shuichi has joined us. First, some warnings.
do you understand?
Do not enter the magic circle that I've drawn on the floor. It is drawn with purifying salt, so it's easily disturbed when stepped upon. You drew the magic circle with salt?
That's correct.
I always use salt for magic circles. It makes the seance more likely to succeed.
Well then,
Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch the— Oh god. I suddenly have a bad feeling. Think about this. Just inquire about this for a minute. We're about to be put into a situation where there are multiple of us, and a completely pitch black room.
No witnesses.
You say that, and that's exactly what I'm thinking. I'm worried someone's gonna die here. Plus, this investigation's been really short. Don't ask me why, but I will say this. I also have thought this on my mind that Kyo is going to die this chapter. And I think he's just gonna be a second victim.
Wait, Kyo? Like Core Kyo?
Yes.
No, not Core Kyo. He's like the MVP.
I don't want it to happen, but I thought that. Like, don't ask me why I think these things. Just every once in a while, I guess you can call it a superpower maybe, or just a weird thing. A random thought pops into my head in regards to this game. Some random thoughts being, as I told before, one of those thoughts randomly before being Kurumi being the killer. So I know it's just speculation, but I think Korikyo might die soon. And plus, this investigation's been kind of short. We're only at an hour. Almost an hour, 5 minutes. So you get why I think this, right?
Yeah.
And plus, again, not enough people have been dying.
Well, see what happens.
If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail,
terrifying.
but it may also unleash a curse.
Okay.
Got it. I'll be careful. I'm surprised you were able to draw this without even looking at the picture.
Do not worry.
I have the entire document memorized, so this magic circle should be perfect. Also, I'm sad that if he dies, all that work I spent hanging out with him will have gone to absolute waste. Of course, I also have the Caged Child song memorized. You must do the same.
Do you understand?
I've copied the words of the song down here. Please commit it to memory. Everyone else has already memorized it after all. You'll be unable... As everyone else has already memorized it. After all, you'll be unable to read in the dark.
Huh?
We have to memorize the lyrics now?
Oh.
You're a detective, so I expect your memory to be up to the task. Here's the melody. I listened to Kyo sing the song and did my best to memorize the melody and lyrics.
Okay.
Alright, I think I've got it now. Your memory is extraordinary. You are indeed the ultimate detective.
Well then.
Well then, let us begin the ritual right away.
How exciting!
Yay! We finally get to see Angie!
So then,
Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with a girl. Oh, I thought Keo would have done it since he's the most experienced at this. Isn't spirit channeling not something just anyone can do? Don't you need like a sixth sense for that sort of shit?
I don't know.
I don't know. My only other source of knowledge with spirit mediums is Ace Attorney, and Ace Attorney makes it clear that this isn't something just anyone can do.
I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go in.
No.
No, I'll do it. Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Angie.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Oh god. Yeah. I'm pretty worried someone's gonna die. Someone is going to die. And it's going to be soon.
Yeah?
That's right.
You want to talk to Angie, right? Then I'll be the spirit medium.
Actually, you know, if this happens, it still works up with something I was theorizing. Don't ask me why, but part of me thinks Himiko's the killer this time.
Oh my gosh!
I don't know why, but it's just, again, it's one of those, again, random thoughts I've had. And she's the only one I've honestly thought this about. So, yeah. But someone's gonna die soon. Just count on it.
That way, you could say goodbye to her. And after you finish saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
Please.
Please.
Tenko.
By the way.
Also, Himiko, let me say this one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all.
Gee, I wonder who I think is gonna die soon. Wait, give me my moment, for I am going to die in like 2 minutes. I promise you. Like, okay, if it's wrong, well, that's not the first time I've been wrong in this game, but it's like, come on, you see why I'm thinking this, right? It works out too well.
Yeah. So, if you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do it. Well, I mean, laughing makes you feel better too.
Damn it!
And venting your anger onto something can really cheer you up.
Yes.
Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himi. I think you've trained too much. You're probably right.
Seems like the two of them made up. That's good. Too bad Tenko's probably gonna die in like 2 minutes.
So then.
So now that we've decided on a spiritual medium, let us begin.
Yes.
Alright, Himiko. I'll see you later.
Nope. I don't count on it. I really don't.
Now, I would like the spirit medium Tenko to sit within the center circle.
This is voiced if you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Please be sure to walk on the path, so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Make sure you watch your steps since it's so dark in here.
Next, you must be as a turtle within that circle. Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
Like this?
This may be uncomfortable, but please endure it until the seance is complete. Whatever you do, you mustn't raise your head or change positions.
Piece of cake! I have 5-star flexibility.
So then.
Starting now, the rest of us must go to work. There are many things left to be done.
Let's see.
First, we must place the iron cage atop Tenko. I shall leave that to Shuichi and Kokichi. Please keep in mind, walk carefully so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Yeah.
Okay, you can count on me, but I may not look it, but I'm actually super duper strong.
I shouldn't have lied. I'm way too weak for this kind of stuff.
It's made of iron. No wonder it's heavy.
I shouldn't have lied. I'm surprised I didn't see that one coming.
Hold on! Don't just drop it on top of me!
I know. It wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this.
Oh man, you know what? I can't tell anymore because I feel like they might be setting up too much. What do you think? Wait, never mind. What you
I
think?
can't tell
What
you what I think.
I was about to say, what you think in this matter doesn't actually matter because you already know.
I know. I'm not spoiling anything else.
I'm tired. So, next, we cover the basket with a white cloth, right?
I shall take that role. All right. Everything is prepared. Tenko, how are you doing?
Well, I can only see the floor from this position, but I think I'm fine.
The final step is to place the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage.
Like at the same time, you know, I say all this stuff about I think Tenko may die, and I'm still convinced someone is gonna die in this seance. But at the same time, how would they do it is the other thing, but yeah.
The four of us may need to do this together. The statue is quite heavy.
Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy.
We're kind of screwed when we need to get that off of her, but I guess at that point we can disturb the magic circle when we get it off of her.
Oh, holy crap, this weighs a ton!
No, it is not much more than 175 pounds.
I like how we have, like, the 4 skinniest people here for this, by the way.
Probably Kibo did all the work of moving it.
I could have used my magic to carry it easily, but seances and magic don't mix.
Are you sure it's okay to put something so heavy on top of the cage?
The iron cage was made specifically for seances, so it can hold this weight.
Okay. I guess that's fine then.
Now, let us exit the magic circle. Take care to avoid disturbing it. So then...
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you.
Got it!
Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Okay, everyone. I'll see you guys after the seance.
Well then...
Maybe. The rest of us shall move to the corners of the room. Now please, go to... The rest of us shall move to the corners of the room. Please go to one of your choosing. We each stood in a different corner.
Now we darken the room. Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the candles. Please blow out the candles. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark.
So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark. Okay, got it.
You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near you.
Yeah, got it.
Once the room is dark, I will begin the song. Please sing along with me.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Everyone, yeah, someone did say that there were kind of a lot of holes in the corner of the room.
Yeah, that was Sumiki.
Then, I will call out to Angie. Until she replies, there must be silence.
After the seance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed to light the candles again, right?
Correct. I brought matches from the warehouse, so please use those.
Let me find, like, here, catch. Because they're technically in the corners of the room.
Wait, we're gonna light up matches in this completely wooden room?
Yes.
This might not end well. Someone trips, we all burn in hell.
Okie dokie, then I'll blow out the candle now.
I walked with the closest candle and blew out the flame. The room instantly fell to complete darkness. Pitch black darkness. So dark, I couldn't even see my own body. Overcoming my instinctual fear, I moved along the wall back to my corner, then began singing.
At last, at long last.
Kyo led us all in the cage child song.
Young guard dog and little lost girl, sealed within an iron cage. At mountain's bottom, within the darkness, at last, at long last. How many will there be by dawn? Will there be two or just one?
Thunk.
Will the guard dog run far away, or did it eat the little girl? At last, at long last.
We finished the song, but I thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of it. What was that?
Say,
Is the caged child Anji Yonaga? He began calling. Now if the medium answers,
say,
is the caged child Anji Yonaga? What's going on?
say.
Is the caged child Anji Yonaga?
What's the matter?
What's wrong? Why won't Angie answer?
Hold on.
Himiko, I was very clear that you were not to speak, yes? But something's weird. Why won't she answer? Maybe it failed?
Let's see.
Let's light the candles briefly.
Huh?
What? Is that okay?
Well,
Just for now. Confused, I walked along the wall back to the candle. I managed to strike a match and light the candle once again. Hey, what's going on? Did it really fail?
that cannot be.
That shouldn't be the case. The seance was perfect.
What?
Is Angie not coming? Is that still Tanko in there?
Tenko?
I see, yes.
Ah, I told her she mustn't speak until the spirit enters her. She follows orders well, but how about we let her out for now?
Hold on.
Wait, dark arts such as these not be started and completed. Dark arts such as these need to be started and completed the same way. Those who remove objects from the magic circle must. Those who remove the magic circles must be the same ones who brought them in. If not, the spirit medium may stay in the medium. The spirit may stay in the medium's body.
Man.
Seeing as how this was a failure, I don't think any spirits are sticking around, but whatever. I swear I just saw a tiny bit of blood underneath the cage, but I might just be losing it. Just like setting up, Kyo instructed us how to clean everything up. We were careful to remove everything exactly in the order Kyo dictated.
Now, I will remove the sheet.
You see that too, right?
Yep.
The blood?
Yep.
Kyo pinched the fabric gently and pulled it aside.
Oh? Perhaps.
And rip Tanko.
Something is amiss.
Yeah?
Himiko ran towards the cage at a sprint. Himiko, I told you not to step on the... But she wasn't listening. She jumped onto the cage and... This is voiced.
Yeah, it's voiced.
Fueled by desperation, Himiko grabbed the cage, lifted it up, and... little early on the Riptenko part, but we
Riptenko.
we both knew that was
Yeah,
what
we
happened.
both. We saw the blood. Come on, we saw it.
Really?
Who would have thought there'd be another victim during the investigation? Maybe Monophane's green puke was predicting this tragedy.
Ah!
Oh, the puke color's normal now. I guess it was predicting this.
For now.
Everyone, please assemble in the seance room. Exactly. I knew this would be too easy. We now have a double murder on our hands.
There you go. There's your double murder.
Second battery discovery announcement played. Didn't take long for everyone to come running. Hopefully no one else dies this time. It's a triple murder! Fuck you, Kodaka.
What?
Tenko? Seriously?
What is this? How did this happen?
How this happened?
Tenko! Gonta's so sorry. Gonta no could protect you.
Got a minute?
Shuichi, explain the situation. I thought you were conducting the seance. What happened?
Well, that's...
I don't know. What's happening?
What on earth?
I'm surprised too. I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation. I guess for now, you should maybe start the investigation right away?
Say.
Before that, I would like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Angie may be a different culprit from the one who killed Tenko, yes?
Huh?
Huh?
If so...
What happens if the event there are two murderers by two people? What if there are two blackened? Will we need to find them both at the class trial?
That's right.
Now that you mention it, it's a good point. What would happen in that scenario?
Yeah?
Huh? What would happen? Monodam, what would happen? What would happen?
Not that.
Why do you look lost too, Monodam? I thought you were gonna run things instead of Daddy.
Monokuma appears up, like, fully, like, furred again. Wow, looks like this is my element again. Yeah, no, the power of two murders has restored Monokuma back to himself.
Yep.
Power of two murders in the same trial. Like, never has death made me feel so alive. I never expected something like this to happen. I don't know what to do. Really, I don't know. Oh man, they're all disorganized. If we can't decide the class trial's objective, then we won't know what to investigate.
Father!
Father always knows what to do. We should ask him for help.
No way.
Have you already forgotten? Daddy's in no condition to help us. It's all our fault that Daddy ended up like that.
Yeah?
Huh? It's all your fault, Monophane?
Daddy! Daddy, help! We don't know what to do on our own.
Ah!
We gotta use the power of love. That ought to snap him back to normal. Love? You're working with the wrong guy. Love might kill him. That won't work. Father's just an empty shell now.
That's right.
That's not true. Anything is possible with the power of love. Wait, is this a reference? No, did they really reference it?
Reference what?
I think they did. Wait, keep it going. Keep it going. I want to see.
I mean, I know the power of friendship, but
No, it's not that. I think I know what this is.
You don't
It might be a
you don't understand because you've never loved before, Monodown.
Daddy!
Daddy, I love you, so please go back this way.
Father!
I want to see you, Father. I love you with all my heart.
Yeah, this might be a Disgaea reference.
Aw, you're making me blush. Wait, that was a fake the entire time? I'm back. Were you good while I was away?
Thank you so much, my adorable darling cat.
He's licking the bald Monokuma.
With you running the academy, I was able to fully enjoy my relaxing vacation.
Oh, that tickles.
father's intense love is getting me all soaked.
Daddy, your tongue feels amazing! This better not awaken anything in me.
Fuck you, Botodam.
No, no.
Man, that vacation was just what I needed. It's important to take time off to relax.
To tell you the truth.
Normally, most companies won't even let you take time off to go on vacation. But I was able to do it. The secret is just leave whether you get permission or not. Wait, so, who's this Baldy then?
Yeah?
Oh, that's just a part-timer. I got to cover me. I got to cover me while I was gone.
Hey!
Here's your pay, like we agreed on. Now take it and get out of here.
Why? Huh? I thought you were supposed to be relaxed.
This Monokuma's back. It's like, all right, I'm back from my vacation. Now, who killed Sayaka? You were gone that long? Fuck, man. Like, 2 games have passed. How long were you on fucking vacation?
Well, actually, wait, no, technically
What, has he just
3. Really, like 3 have passed.
Pretty much. All right. Now that nuisance is out of the way, what were you guys talking about again?
Yeah?
Oh, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are 2 blackened candidates?
I'll answer that.
Well, I'll have an answer for that. It's first come, first serve. Huh? First come, first serve.
Hey,
The blackened who killed the first victim to be discovered will be your target.
in other words,
the blackened who killed Angie isn't the. In other words, if the blackened who killed Angie isn't the same one who killed Tenko, then only Angie's killer will be considered the blackened. Basically, Tenko's killer wasted a kill, and Tenko herself is a waste of a victim.
now then.
Oh, I'll add this onto the school regulation so you can review it later. You know, it's funny because in previous games, they justified double murder as if one person killed more than 2 people, it was essentially just like you would get punished for it.
Yeah, but this is the one, like, if it's
Yeah.
if 2 people killed 2 different people, then it's just... I guess that's fair.
I'll also update the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder too. Boy, everything is going smoothly now that Father's running this again. Leaders got to be able to take decisive action. Indecision is just the worst.
Daddy! Daddy! You're glowing! You're glowing like a lamp!
I'm satisfied with this.
There's nothing better than being praised by my cute cubs. There's nothing better than spending time with my cute cubs. For as long as you live, I will never let any of you go. He just left us behind while he was saying he'd never let us go.
Ha! That's why he's so amazing!
So long. Farewell.
And Mottodam's just like, God damn it. Yeah, he's actually pretty disappointed.
So to make sense of all that...
Listen closely.
If both murderers have different culprits, then our vote will determine Angie's killer.
Nope.
Well, we don't even know if there is a different culprit, do we?
Let's see.
True. We should investigate Tenko's death as well, just in case.
How exciting!
Ah, finally, things are heating up. I'm getting so excited.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, you fucking psycho. Shuichi, this is bad.
Huh?
This is unquestionably bad. I can't believe Tenko was killed. Everyone's upset and confused, and I'm in no shape to help right now.
But you know...
So, this is where you need to step up.
Listen up.
Listen, Shuichi. The impossible is possible. You just gotta make it so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right then. Let's check out the Monokuma file first. Oh, we get 2 partners this time. I guess Maki's done being our partner for now. The victim is Tenko Chabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. The The body was found in the middle of an empty room on the 4th floor. Either, you know, there's that wooden panel over there. What room does that lead to? She also looks like she has her mouth covered, but I guess that's just how the blood is, what the blood's doing.
Yeah, maybe.
The time of death is approximately 11 a.m. The only visible injury is a stab wound on the back of her neck. Stab wound on her neck, the same as Angie's cause of death. Wait, the floor. I think I have an idea. But okay, at the back of that. It doesn't look like a coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse. Curse? Okay, never mind. I think Maki's gonna be our partner again.
Jeez.
Not this again.
Curse? Oh god.
Hey!
What? Curse? Kaito, calm down. No way there's a curse! Don't screw around!
You're the one who's screwing around. Do you want to die?
A dull sound reverberated through the room. We got like another one of those death cutscenes, and it's just Kaito.
Big bong bong!
And Makuma just comes back, oh, for fuck's sake! Grabs like a machine gun. You know what? Fuck it. There, I don't have to deal with this shit anymore. Oh god, he's bleeding.
Are you okay?
Kaito, are you okay?
My bad.
My bad, Shuichi. I'm starting to feel bad for a different reason. I'm gonna get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you and Maki roll. How am I not dead yet? I'm pretty sure is a good question. Kaito left the room, still a bit wobbly. Should we resume the investigation? Time is of the essence.
That's correct.
True. We haven't the time to mourn Tenko's death, as our own lives are at risk.
This is...
That's true, but Angie and then Tango. And to think, earlier I was suspicious of Tango. I'm sorry, Tango.
How can this be?
It's all Gonta's fault. Gonta failed to protect friends again. Sad little duck face. Tenko's death caught us all off guard. Everyone is panicking. I have to keep it together. I have to work harder. Because I'm a detective. Investigation resume.
Well,
It's too dark in here. Can't investigate even if we wanted to.
Got it.
Going to bring candles from other rooms to make this room bright, okay?
No.
No, that won't be necessary.
Ah.
Yeah, that's not necessary at all.
Huh?
Huh? Why?
Listen up!
Show him, Kibo. Show me new power. Power. New power?
His eyes lit up.
This is, wow, that's cool. What are you feeling, Kibo? Ah! I can't see anything. I think my eyes are burning off.
I, Muiruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Kibo.
Just leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
Shine on, shine on! Shine on, you crazy fucking diamond!
Oh, man.
Man, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something.
it's okay.
But it's bright now, so we should hurry and investigate.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Keep us. How you feeling, Kibo? Ah!
Riveting as always.
All right, what should we look at? There's quite a bit to look at. Do we? Oh god, we're gonna need to talk to everyone. Candles hung on the walls. They're the only source of light in the room. Excuse me! I'm right here, you know! And by the way, ah! There are no windows in the rooms. While the candles, it's pitch black. But how did the culprit kill Tenko in complete darkness? I need to see the floor near Tenko's body. I have a theory. Yep. Loose board. You know what I'm thinking, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's just... but at the same time, how did they reach the back of Tenko's neck to stab her? She was in turtle position. Ah, this floorboard is loose. That's the one right... and it's the one right under Tenko.
Why?
Why is this floorboard loose?
If I remember correctly,
It wasn't like this before. It must have come loose during the seance.
Why?
Why would it come loose during the seance?
but
The floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't come loose easily. Then someone must have loosened it on purpose. I wonder what that looks like from like the room directly underneath it, because it's technically someone else's roof. There's a rock next to Tenko's body. This must be... Please rest your forehead upon the stone marker I've placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for your forehead to rest upon.
Like this?
Tenko had her forehead on this rock hunched over. She had to make herself small to fit inside the cage. Part of me's thinking could have that maybe like, oh, could maybe have Kyo done this, but I don't. Possibly. Kyo could potentially be a culprit here. Not out of the question. Remember, Kaede kind of did a similar thing with the Flash to be kind of like a lure. So yeah, it's possible. Just spitballing though. I still have no clue. Tenko's dead body. She took her last breath crouched over like this. According to the Monokuma file, her only injury is a stab wound to her neck. This wound was fatal. Wait, did it say her neck or the back of her neck?
It's the back of her neck.
Okay. This must have caused instant death. I didn't hear a scream during the seance. Oh, wait.
Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over.
Would Tenko really keep her mouth shut despite the pain?
Nope.
Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
huh?
What do you mean?
What's the point?
You were concerned about that, right?
Okay.
With a wound this deep, the victim is too shocked to do anything except die.
You're speaking from experience?
That's obvious.
Of course. Quick deaths are my specialty.
Well then, that makes sense.
By the way,
The real question is, what was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon around.
This is an interesting death, honestly, because this death literally just happened. Unlike all the other ones that had some sort of planned advancement, this one might have been planned too. But this literally happened just right now. You're right. I don't see an obvious murder weapon, but that could be a clue. There's a small opening in the corner of the room. It doesn't look big enough for a person to get through, but still.
is this...
Oh, looks like there's space under here too. Oh, hold on. I can see something below. It looks like something dropped down here.
What? Something dropped down there?
Got a minute?
After we check everywhere else, why don't we go under the floor and see for ourselves?
Okay.
Right, let's do it. I love how it's chapter 3 and I'm level 48. This is the cage used in the seance.
Is this...
It looks to be around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. It's a pretty large iron cage.
Okay.
Big enough for a person to fit inside. During the seance, Kokichi and I covered Tenko with the cage. Wait, there's blood on the cage. How did the... If they were stabbed in the back of the neck, how did the blood splatter up? Oh, whatever. We were supposed to
Again, I
remove it
can't
as
say
well.
anything.
I know you can't. But it was Himiko who rushed in and removed the cage first. Wait, Adley, no. The fact that you said you can't say anything tells me that it's important, so...
Gosh, dang it! I really have to stay silent about this, don't I?
You didn't have to say... Hey, if anything, you could have just gone along with it pretending you didn't know anything. But the fact that you say you can't talk about it means that it's something of importance. Otherwise, you would have said you can't talk about it.
Do you want to die? Hey, look at this.
Hey, you want to know who else died? Rantaro. And you know what? I wonder what his talent was.
Is this?
Damn it! Oh, okay, thank God she's back.
Oh, I had to do that. That was perfect.
I don't blame you for the Rantaro thing.
A bloodstain on the bottom of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood, yeah?
That's true.
Yeah, I imagine. Its splatter must have been made when she was killed.
What do you mean?
Which means Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage.
Okay.
I think you're right. Tenko went under the cage before the seance. But when the cage lifted after the seance, she was already dead.
Then?
If
she was stabbed right when the cage was lifted, that would explain this bloodstain, right?
Huh?
Hmm? Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, but the exact moment the cage was lifted? That is a possibility. I think that's everything we're getting.
Yeah, you have to get it. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think so.
It's the wooden dog statue used in the seance. I believe it's called the Dog God? During the seance, this wooden statue was on top of the cage. It took 4 of us to remove it.
This wooden statue is pretty heavy.
If I remember correctly,
Kyo said it was about 175 pounds. So that's about the weight of 2 girls. What girls do you know that 2 of them is 175 pounds? Like,
I mean,
if you split that, if you split that in half, 175, that's like around like
we're good at math, we swear.
What is 175 divided by 2?
Let me see if I can do it in my head.
Less than 90, by the way. I know that one. Wait. 80, it's like...
Wait. Maybe, could it be like 85? Wait, no, it has to be an odd number. So it can't go split evenly. Let's see.
Let me just grab my calculator.
No, I can do this!
Alright, but I'll grab a calculator still, just in case.
So 85 is 165.
I got it.
Don't you dare tell me!
I heard the click of a pen. Are you doing this on paper?
Yes!
Just freaking
No!
God damn it. What have I done?
No, shut up! Don't do it. Let's see. 87.
87.
Something.
87.5.
Good. Smart.
But still, whatever. I'm overthinking this. He didn't even say like the weight of 2 high school girls, but still, it's like, crap. Is there really like Well, how young is the average weight to be like 87 pounds? Because I'm pretty sure it's just like, I'm pretty sure if you're like a high schooler and you're in the 87 pounds mark, I'm pretty sure that's a bad thing.
Probably.
Isn't the average, wouldn't the average be like 95 or something? Even then, that sounds a bit light. Even then, that sounds a bit light. Like, I'm pretty sure it'd probably be, I feel like it'd be something around like, between like 95 and 110. I could be totally wrong though.
What?
What do you know about girls? Have you even touched a woman besides your mother?
What?
I'm kidding.
I'm kidding. Anyway,
Is this...
if this heavy thing was on top of the cage, then Tango wouldn't have been able to get out easily.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right about that. That didn't sound like you were kidding earlier. Do you want to question it, though? I probably shouldn't. It's the white sheet we used for the seance. It was placed on top of the cage. Kyo was the one who removed it.
Is this...
This cloth is pretty thick. It's similar to a window curtain, but it's completely opaque, and on the back.
Opaque.
Shut up. This is like the yelling episode. Investigate calmly. I am calm! Look, there's a bloodstain on it, right around the middle of the sheet.
But
no hole in the fabric. Which means Tenko wasn't stabbed through the cloth.
Okay.
She was stabbed while underneath the cloth.
Hey Kiba, how's it going?
Let's talk to him.
It's the magic circle Kyo drew on before. Well, at least it was.
oh dear.
It's been completely stomped over. I suppose it was unavoidable.
Well...
Was this drawn with salt?
Yes.
Whenever I perform a seance, I always use salt.
What?
Are you feeling alright? You sound ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous? I have performed many successful seances. Why, I've even had spirits enter my...
I'm right already.
Shut up. I don't want to hear about your stupid delusion.
Maki really doesn't beat around the bush. Guess it's kind of refreshing, actually.
But
In any case, with all these footprints, I can't make out the original circle.
So what?
We'll find out in Kyo's lab. It should be written in the Cage Dog Village document.
Hey.
Isn't that right, Kyo?
He seems depressed. I suppose that makes sense. I am depressed. Suddenly, pineapples. This does not help. You know what that's from, right?
Yes.
Sir, I'm afraid you have brain cancer. Suddenly, pineapples. Well, the good news is you don't have brain cancer anymore. Hey, Kiba, how's it going? Ah! Leave it to me. I shall be the guiding light that shines on you all.
Oh, man.
Man, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something. This investigation is over and shut. That's all thanks to me for giving Kiba his new function. Now then. The killer is obviously one of you stupid assholes who signed up to do this bullshit seance in the first place.
no.
No, not necessarily.
Huh?
Huh? Seriously? The seance was clearly to set up to lure in and kill her. How could someone when it wasn't in the room kill her.
Could it be?
So you believe that Tenko was killed during the seance?
Fucking moron!
There's no other possibility, shit for brains. God, you don't even know that. It's true, Tenko was alive before the seance began. This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you.
Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over.
Tenko answered Kyo, so at that point, she was most certainly alive. But when the candles were relit, she had already been killed. That means she was killed in the dark, I'm positive. What time exactly was Tenko killed after the candles were blown out?
How will that help you?
May be an important point of the case. I guess I can kind of see it. It's just like exactly what time after the candles went up, I guess. If it was after the candles went up, period. For all we know, she could have been killed during the seance. Because she wasn't allowed to speak during that.
Mm-hmm.
That cannot be.
Why? Why did this?
I knew it.
Yo, I know the murder was pretty shot. I know that's not what he's thinking about. I know it.
But of course.
Of course, I'm shocked about that as well. But why did the seance fail? We performed all the steps flawlessly. No, never mind. I thought something for a split second, but no, that would have just been too bullshit even for me. I was like, maybe the seance didn't work because Angie was still alive and Angie killed her. It's just, nope, that's too bullshit even for me. That is, if that actually ends up happening, I will bury Kodaka with my hand. I will bury Kodaka with my bare hands.
Well, the thing is, if the body discovery announcement plays, then
it means they're
definite death.
Yeah, it means they're dead. Exactly. He seems more concerned by that than the murder.
Ah, yes.
Oh, if we perform the cage child again and summon Tenko's spirit this time.
This is stupid. Cut the crap. Just tell me what happened during the seance.
We do it again. Like we use someone else and they die. Big bye. Oh,
Bye,
for fuck's sake! You know what? You know what? The killer is this person. I'm going home. I've had enough.
You know what? They graduate. Whatever. I don't. No class trial needed. They graduate. Whatever.
Grabs a machine gun, kills everyone in the room.
Then he just throws the blackened outside. Have fun. Both you and Shuichi were present, right? Did she get killed during the seance?
I see, yes.
True. It may be best to move past what happened to know why the seance failed.
Is that so?
Whatever. Just hurry it up.
At the time, in order to begin the seance, we had Tenko, the spiritual medium, position herself as a turtle within the magic circle, so her head touched the marker stone. Then Shuichi and Kokichi placed the cage over Tenko. And after that, I placed the white cloth over the cage. Then all four of us placed the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. Afterwards, we stood in the four corners of the room. Kokichi and Shuichi blew out the candles.
Yes.
Finally, we all sang the cage child song. The seance should have been completed, but...
Ah!
I know, now that you mention it, I remember hearing a strange sound during the song. Thunk.
Oh.
It is a mystery to me as well. I thought someone may have tripped, perhaps. That was a pretty loud sound for someone tripping. Perhaps Kyo knows something.
What do you mean?
And then what happened?
Yes.
Ah, we called out to her, but no reply came. I had Shuichi and Kokichi relight the candles. And then we removed all the items from within the magic circle in the opposite order. For First, all four of us removed the dog god statue. Next, I took off the white cloth, and then... Himiko ran over to the cage, and the moment she lifted it... I don't think we even needed to lift the cage to understand that Tenko died.
Then it sounds like Tenko was definitely killed during the seance.
No.
But would it not be difficult in such darkness? Besides, she was inside the cage, yes? Why are we still assuming the person did it in the room?
Then... I'm sorry I killed your ears. Then when was she killed?
Don't worry, I barely heard anything. I know you were whistling, but that's it.
Well, that's...
Yes, that is a problem.
I see, yes.
There is another problem.
How?
And that is, why did the seance fail? I simply cannot figure it out.
Perhaps.
Maybe someone moved from their corner? Did someone else sneak in here?
What's the point?
Obviously, since the seance was clearly a sham.
Maki never wanted to pull her punches.
Hey!
Maki, we finished investigating up here. Perhaps we should check out under the floor?
By the way...
I like how we talked to, like, very few people.
It seems pretty dark down there. What should we use for a light?
That's true.
Let's bring a candle. With Kibo's light from up here, we should be fine. Hey, how you holding up, Kibo? Ah!
Okay.
Riveting as always. Then I'll go get a candle. Remove that floorboard so we could go down.
He has that, like, one model from earlier this episode where his eyes were completely black. I think I burnt the fuse, guys. No, wait, he burns the fuse. He's dead. Bing, bong, bong. Oh, for fuck's sake! You know what, Miyu? You're the killer for this one. You installed him with that feature. Wait, what? Damn it, I'm dead now. And then we all rejoiced.
Okay.
Okay, got it. Pulled off some of the floorboards near the hole and took the candle from Maki. Then we carefully made our way through the holes and under the floor. This is a lot more spacious than I thought. You can move pretty easily on all fours.
Okay.
Let's look around for clues.
Well...
It'd look pretty stupid if we found no clues after crawling around in this dusty place.
Okay.
Yeah. Whoa, how? Quite the weapon. There's a sickle here, and there's blood all over it. You guys say sickle, I say scythe.
Okay.
There's blood on... The blood on this sickle is fresh. This is it. This is the murder weapon.
Is this...
This came from my research lab.
Huh?
It did?
Well...
A sickle can be used to assassinate a target. It can be thrown without losing any lethality, and you can hide it under your clothes too.
Well...
If she was attacked with this, she wouldn't stand a chance. The blade's about 6 inches.
That's right.
Since Tenko was in the cage, she wouldn't have been able to defend herself.
But
even if this is our murder weapon, how did the culprit attack Tenko in the cage? The blade could fit through the gaps the blade could fit through the gaps in the cage, but would it reach her neck?
That's true.
The cage is 3 feet high. If you were to stab it into it with a 6-inch blade, well, it would depend on Tenko's posture, but I don't think it's impossible.
Then her posture is the question.
Hey.
Hey, if the weapon is down here, the culprit must have thrown it away, right?
that's true.
Perhaps after killing Tenko, the culprit threw the sickle under the floor in the dark? Or they could have been under the floor the entire time. Either of those is possible. And yes, I am ignoring all the very obvious stuff. Some of the wood has corroded and is broken off, so you can see into the next room.
Hey. This is the wall of the empty room, right? Looks like there's wood along the wall. This part is rotted away.
It looks like natural rot. This hole wasn't made intentionally. But it can be used to get... It can be used into the room through here.
That's true.
If I remember correctly, the room next door is also empty, right? Then the culprit could have gone from room to room by moving under here instead of using the hallway.
No.
True, it would have been... But it would have been difficult moving around under the floor. We'd also be able... We did alright because we had a light, but without it, it'd be pitch black. That might make it impossible to move around in there. Kibo does it with his light eyes. Maybe somehow missed the screaming. Ah! I swear, I feel something's off from this seance than usual.
What is...
Clearly it's nothing.
Who's that screaming? Probably your imagination.
That's
or
why
perhaps it's not.
That's why we heard. That's why we didn't hear Tenko scream. It was somehow outdone by Kibo's scream. He somehow made us all deaf. He somehow made us all temporarily deaf.
Yes.
Nope.
And they could have used a light, like we're doing right now.
Well,
true. They used the light to move around under the floor. Is that possible? Ah, look! Part of the crosspiece that supports the floorboard is cut off.
That's true.
It's near the loose floorboard, and the portion missing is about the same width, too.
And from what I can see of it,
that's true.
It wasn't broken off naturally. This was cut off by someone. There should be saws in the warehouse, so they could have used that. Question is, why?
Another crosspiece is supporting the floorboard, so it might not fall if this portion is missing.
Then...
So what purpose did this serve?
The floorboard underneath Tenko's body is loose, and the crosspiece supporting it has been cut. If the culprit did this, then why? I like how we're just ignoring this blood. There's a blood stain on the ground underneath the loose floorboard. But that's pretty far from where Tenko's blood is dripping now. It's under the same floorboard, just at different ends. Why is there blood here?
Hey.
Hey, the back of this floorboard has blood on it too.
Ah.
You're right. There's a little bit of blood on the other side of the floorboard.
What do you mean?
Did Tenko's blood splatter here when she got killed?
That's true.
I wonder. I can't really be sure yet.
Okay.
But these bloodstains are completely dry. There must be some reason these particular stains are dry. I think we've finished investigating here.
Is that alright?
Maki, you want to head back up?
Glad you asked. I was starting to get fed up with all this dust.
Maki sneezes really hard, and her head hits the floor. Her head hits the roof, which is technically the floor, and then she dies.
Bing bong bong. Ah!
Okay, now you guys are just fucking with me at this point. After Maki and I crawled out from under the floor, we put the floorboards back and returned to our investigation. Hey, how's Kiba holding up?
By the way,
we've only been investigating this room. You sure that's wise?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Because
if Angie and Tango have different killers, then the black and we need to vote for is...
You're right.
The culprit for the first murder. The culprit who killed Angie. That's what Monokuma said.
So instead of investigating Tango's death, shouldn't we be investigating Angie's?
Okay.
Yes, of course.
But
this is bigger than the killing game. For the sake of those two who died, I need to reveal the truth of both their deaths.
Well, I understand why you feel that way. But If you plan on investigating the other crime scene again, we should probably hurry.
I guess we're going back to Angie. When I came to the hallway. Oh, how ironic. We died. How ironic. 2 people died in hell. A scene more surprising than I could ever imagine unfolded. What's happening? What the? A 3rd death? Kokichi, no. Ah, fuck you!
I knew this one!
Fuck you! Fuck you! Oh, come on!
Actually, there's a huge. You'll see. There's actually a reason.
Eh, did I surprise you? Were you gonna scream and cry in terror? You know what?
Your reaction was priceless.
Huh?
What are you doing?
Oh?
Oh, sorry. I'm just a little lightheaded from the blood loss. Yeah, this is real blood.
Why?
It's a lie! But I think I found the name for this episode. Okay, so what are you doing? I got curious about something, so I decided to search the empty room next door. Then suddenly, I stepped through the floorboard.
Huh?
You stepped through a floorboard?
That's so mean.
Whoa. It's a lie! I'm not gonna get over that. Fuck you. You were waiting for it, weren't you?
I was.
So you did know about this one.
This is great.
Doo-doo-doo. It's a lie. I can imagine you didn't expect it. It's like, Kokichi wasn't supposed to die here. He was supposed to die somewhere else. Wait, Kokichi
You never see it coming.
No. I can imagine you, like, you didn't know this. I can imagine you just saying something like, wait, Kokichi wasn't supposed to die here. He was supposed to die somewhere else. Wait, Kokichi dies? God damn it!
You never see it coming.
Jeez, that got me good. Because of this, I tripped and fell pretty bad.
Got a minute?
So were you just waiting there, acting dead for someone out here to just troll the shit out of us? They know too. They know too. Like they're, when he says it's a lie, he's not talking to us. He's not talking to Maki and Shuichi. No, they're talking to us.
If you're going to lose consciousness, do it after you tell us everything.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I guess there was no crosspiece supporting this floorboard, so I kind of stepped through it. What bad luck. He dies from, like, the blood loss at the class trial. The crosspiece was gone? Does that mean...
Huh?
A body has been discovered!
What?
Huh?
Confidence. Dreams. That's what the killing game is all about.
Fuck you, Kodaka, by the way. Fuck you. Or, you know what? And I'll look into this myself. I want a fuck you Kodaka compilation. I want every single moment Kodaka has fucked with us. Just a compilation of every single time Kodaka has fucked with me. Specifically fucked with me.
I'll just say this. There's a certain part in this game that I wait for, and I know you're gonna yell that. You're not gonna just say it. You're gonna yell it. I won't say what it is, though.
Fans, hold your head high and watch with your own 2 eyes. Baseball, soccer, mobile games. They're all nothing compared to the killing game. The killing game just can't be beat. Behold, students, the entrance to the trial grounds.
Fuck you, Kodaka.
I guess time's up.
Oh.
Aw, man, it's because of you guys. I didn't have enough time to check something.
Huh?
What were you trying to check?
See?
I wanted to research the seance again, so I brought this document with me. But unfortunately, it's a lie. I couldn't find anything new that could be used as a clue. You perfectly reenacted the seance is what was written in the document. He drew this magic circle the exact same way as in the picture. Not only that, he used the exact same tools too. Nothing suspicious about this whole thing. Well, I wanted to check the finer details, but I'll tell you about it later. I'm pretty sure I'm dying from blood loss still. At the class trial, so see you there. Kichi left, the blood loss clearly affecting his footing a bit. He falls down the stairs. Bing bong bong.
Bing bong bong bong!
Let's go to...
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck game? Is Maki nervous? I see, so even she gets nervous sometimes.
Do you want to die?
What are you staring at? Do you want to die?
It's a lie! Oh, fuck you, Kodaka. You're just,
Your face! There's a third murder?!
How do you know my face? You can't see me!
Magic. Maybe I do see you.
You can imagine, though, probably.
I can, but no, maybe I just do see you. Maybe I'm right next to you. And you just feel like...
Well, hello, Kaede. No, wait, come back.
That's right. No, come back, Kaede. I want to talk to you about anthropology. No, Kaede, please come back. You can never escape me. And she goes to the cafeteria and she leaves. Well, hello again, Kaede. I told you, you cannot escape me.
she runs, then trips on the floor the second we move out the door. It's a lie! Fuck, jeez. Like, I wish we had time for the class trial today, but I don't think we do.
We don't. Believe me when I say this, we don't.
Why, is this one long?
I think so.
Dude, it's a lot. I can't get
Let me see the let me see the timestamp.
Oh, I didn't mean in the same streaming session, but
Oh, I know.
It's 5:44 right now. It would appear we have all gathered, but it seems that there are less and less of us. Hey, where's Kokichi? Oh god, did he actually die?
Oh.
Less friends mean it much harder to solve mystery.
Don't worry.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure you've gotten a little smarter by now, Gonta. Yeah, Gonta do his best to help. I'd want you to graduate from super idiot level to at least Kaido idiot level. Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Are you okay?
More importantly, are you okay, Kaido?
Ah.
Yeah, I'm feeling better now, but wow, Maki Roll sure does pack a punch.
I don't know.
Oh god. Oh shit, we went offline. We're offline.
Oh, no!
No, we're good. We're good. Maybe. Okay. Oh, I don't know anymore.
Let me look.
Oh,
Let me look.
The video
we're online. We're fine. We're fine.
Oh shit. Okay, it's saying that It's saying that the video's buffering. Shit.
We're fine. We're fine. We're fine.
Are you sure? It's
We're
telling
fine.
me my stream's not in good health.
Your stream is fine. I see it. You're good.
Yeah, but I'm getting the red. I'm getting the red dot for my stream health.
Oh, I don't know. It looks fine to me.
Is it healthy now? No, it still says it's bad.
Like, I'm staring at it on YouTube. It looks fine.
It's running. It's running 1080p. It's 60 FPS.
Let's just keep going. Let's just go. Maybe it'll show itself the second you keep going.
All right. You need to read this though.
I did. It's your fault.
You don't need to worry about dwindling numbers. Only dipshits have died so far. Kaede died. It's me, you. Take her head, slam her against the Monokuma statue, put her on the... She falls to the ground. Doo-doo-doo. It's a lie! Seriously, that is like the new Rick roll.
Da, da, da.
That being said,
I know it's a tall loader, but try to use your brains this time so I don't have... have to use mine.
Hoo-yah!
These golden brain cells of mine are a gift to the entire world.
Unacceptable.
It's as though every time you open your mouth, you become less likable. No, screenshot that. Screenshot that.
Screenshot. Granted. 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 Oh, that's so granted. Granted.
Shit, that's gonna be the new meme, by the way. Not like that's Coyote. It's like, it's a lie.
It's a lie.
Again, he's not talking to Shuichi and Mai. He's talking to the player.
He is. He's like, hello. Joke's on you.
It's at least this game's back to form. I don't have to take depths in this game nearly as seriously as I used to.
Rest in peace.
Atua, please. Please lend us your power.
But
It's maybe difficult for us to rely on Atua, considering what happened to Angie, whom Atua loved most of all.
well, you know.
She shouldn't have relied on Atua in the first place. But seriously, it's kind of funny seeing a robot believe in God, especially Atua.
I also.
So what? Robots can believe in God.
Indeed.
Actually, before I even met Angie, I had a similar experience. Hearing voices, I mean. That might just be faulty programming, or it could also potentially be like schizophrenia, buddy. You might call it an inner voice. It tells me what to do whenever I'm in trouble.
Got a minute?
How long are you going to say that for? Atua and Ghost don't matter right now.
Jeez. Yeah, the trial's gonna be rough. We got caught in Monokuma's trap.
Huh?
His trap?
That's right.
He probably made the 4th floor so scary, on purpose to prevent me from investigating.
All right already.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way.
Hey, so
Shuichi, say something.
Huh?
What should I say? Oh wait, no, I know. Give me a minute. It's a lie. Seriously.
No, wait, I got it.
Ah, man. What the fuck? Monokuma's.
I wonder how many like gauntlet stones he has to go through.
You know, Monokuma must be really frustrating having to remake that pod every single time.
Yeah, probably.
As usual, we walk towards the elevator in silence. As soon as remaining survivors stepped aboard, Kokichi died. It's a lie! That's the new meme. I want fan art of just that meme. We descended. It really does get emptier and emptier each time. Perhaps because there are fewer of us, but the elevators seem to move faster. And we also fell faster and fastward downward into the black. The elevator stopped, and just like always, the door parted slowly. A light that shines on us from the other side, the bright light of our future. Or is it?
Uh-oh.
Boy, they look really depressed. Must be because there's even less participants now.
Don't say they look depressed. You'll make Monodam sad.
As much as I'd love to keep hearing this adorable back and forth,
Now then.
let's hurry up and get this started.
Extreme!
At last, the class trial will begin. I hope you enjoy it to your heart's content. It's Monodam on the chair. I have killed Monokuma. The Monokuma comes up from nowhere. It's a lie!
Oh my god.
The third class trial was about to begin. Angie Yanaga, the ultimate artist. She created the Ultimate Academy Student Council to try to prevent the killing game. Oh, wait, New World Order's playing.
Da, da, da.
The library. Do, do, do.
Yes.
Then Tenko Shabashira, the ultimate Aikido
Shabashira.
master. She hated men, but I knew that she hated this terrible killing game even more. And Kokichi Oma. It's a lie! Oh, wait. I forgot. Never mind. The two were killed. The two who were killed were both trying to stop the killing. And who was the one who killed them? Was it one person? Two different people? We need to pin that down in this class trial. In order to live, we have to find the truth. And I will fight for it. I will fight with the truth and lies in this class trial. So we're good. All right. All right, let's talk about the opinion on our other newest victim. Tenko. How about you go first on your thoughts on Tenko, and maybe about her death and all that and stuff like that.
Well, I guess this, like, for one new thing is that, you know how it usually is like 2 deaths at the same time while no one suspects it? I mean, I guess they made like a very great approach that they actually did a murder during the investigation.
Yeah.
Something that has not been done before.
Yeah. They're both kind of locked rooms, too, when you think about it.
That's true. For Tenko, it's more of a caged murder.
I will say that I think of 2 different murders when I think of this. Angie's murder reminds me actually a lot of Sakura's murder in Chapter 4 of the first game. And this second, and Tenko's murder actually reminds me a lot of Byakuya's in Danganronpa 2. I get like a kind of reminiscence of both of those. I honestly don't have a solid opinion. I don't know who the killer could be. Part of me thinks Korikiyu.
But
Another part of me thinks it's possibly Himiko. And yeah, but that's it. I can't think of anyone concrete who did the killing this time.
My opinion doesn't matter.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing I'm thinking about. Okay, so let's assume that there are 2 murderers. That might be an interesting story thing if we learn who Tenko's murderer is and it's not the same person who murdered Angie. That would probably make quite a rift in the group.
If who did it?
If the person who killed Angie was not the same person who killed Tenko, and we figured out who it was, that would create a very interesting story sequence with whoever that person is.
Ah, I see.
Like, kind of with Sakura in Danganronpa 1 when the group figured out she was the mole. But then again, we all know how well that went for Sakura.
I see.
So, yeah. Honestly, my opinion of Tenko is, I'm kind of indifferent to Tenko, honestly. Her whole core sort of male hate, degenerate male sort of shit, that bugged me. Not necessarily because it's like, oh, I'm a dude, I'd be offended by that. I'm not offended by it in the slightest. It's you're playing that part of her you're playing that part of her kind of in a stereotypical sense. Kind of like what you did with kind of like the little bit you did with Koizumi in Danganronpa 2. The only difference is with Koizumi, that was only part of her male hate was only part of her character. Tenko, it was a big part of it. But at the end, I feel she was still a good person, honestly. She was unorthodox as all get out, and obviously did not really respect males any. But yeah, she was still, I feel, a good person at the end. At the end of the day, she was a nice person, just a little flawed.
I see.
I guess if I were to, I'm going to take the time to rank some of these characters now. I'm going to rank all the characters up to this point I haven't ranked. But I will say I give Tenko a good 7 out of 10 stars. Good character, good character with her quirks, but yeah, 7 out of 10. That might be a bit high of a ranking. What about you? Do you have like a rank for her, like 1 to 10?
Well, she is very loyal. I will say this, at least to girls, at least to girls, not really so much to guys. But I think if you want to make a little sense, I think she had a bit of character development because even though
Yeah.
she did keep saying that she hated males,
She still went to Saihara for help.
yeah, she still went to a guy for help. Like even like I think about you.
You're cutting out big time right now.
Great! Hold on, let me fix it. Hold on. Flop! Okay, how's that?
Yeah.
Okay, so, from what I think, I'll just start saying it again. Like, at first, yeah, she hated all guys and didn't really rely on a guy for help, but during the story, you could see that she a little bit went to Saihara for help or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I think, like, if she was able to live through or whatever, I think there would have been more of the character development of her actually, not exactly hating guys so much as she did before. I mean, yeah, maybe have, like, a dislike, but not as much as she did.
I will say the fact that she died and that scene she had with Himiko before the seance happened is kind of, I feel, reminiscent of Peko and Fuyuhiko though. Like Peko herself wasn't an interesting character, but she helped strengthen Fuyuhiko's character. I feel like this death is affecting Himiko. We can actually see it, sort of. So yeah.
Well, actually, both Angie and Tanko is affecting Himiko.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah, but I feel but I wouldn't. Yeah, but I noted. I point out the fact that it's affecting Himiko because it didn't seem like it would at first, but it is. Okay, so a good. How would you rate her though? If you would rate her, just.
Either same as your, maybe like the range about 7, 8 out of 10.
7 out of 10, yeah. Decent character, a bit quirky.
Yeah, there were times, but I mean, by far the best scene with Tanko was by far when she flipped Saihara,
and then flipped Himiko. All right, and you could see that she's and it's another thing like that scene with Himiko where she's telling her to like, well, if you're mad, why not just yell at me or something like that when she's trying to talk sense into Himiko. You can see that she's just trying to do it for Himiko's sake. So yeah. All right, how about we talk about the other characters since we're here. Rantaro, what do you think of him?
I mean, unfortunately, we couldn't really get to see how much he was.
Yeah.
A lot of people also complained about that, but the times that he was there, and from the free time events that I've seen, you haven't seen them though, he's hilarious.
Yeah.
But from what I've seen with Rantaro, I'd actually give him probably like a 7 to 8 out of 10.
I give him a 3.
Same as Tanko.
I give him a 3, honestly.
Well,
It's not
like Maida.
No. I like the character, and he's kind of interesting, a little flat, but at the same time, the only reason I score him so low is he's a victim of circumstance. We know so little about him, and it's not even
okay,
like
well, that's not his fault.
I know, but it's like it's not even like, oh, he's so mysterious and stuff like it's not even like, oh, he's extremely. It's not even like, oh, he's an extremely mysterious character I want to learn more about. He's just kind of there. It's clear he has significant importance to the story. But from what I've seen of Rantaro, I just don't think much about him. So I give him about a 3 or a 4. Good character, kind of sadly
I guess like missed potential.
Missed potential, yeah.
All right.
Kaide. Either way,
9 out of 10.
I'll save Kaide for last.
All right.
Ryoma.
Now Ryoma, he didn't really strike me as big, but I did like during this game through. I did see a lot of his character.
Yeah.
Like, cause he at first, like he all he wanted was trying to find a purpose to live.
Yeah. I will say this. I give Ryoma a solid 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 because he's a very interesting character. Even when we first meet him, it's very clear that something's going on with him. It's like he keeps saying how he doesn't have reasons to live, and he's trying to like find reason to live. But even though having absolutely no reason to live, he still participated in the class trials and helped with the investigation. It's clear that he might not value his own life, but he clearly is willing to help people who do value other. He sees value in others people's lives, I guess, in a way. That's what I'm saying.
I see.
And in fact, his whole like and like, in fact, it's also just kind of a thing with him. It's like, there's also kind of his last moments, which is essentially his quote unquote suicide. Where I feel not only did he did that because he had no reason to live himself, but also because he sensed Kurumi's determination. So he probably thought, I have nothing to live for, but this person clearly does, so might as well. So I give him a good 8 out of 10 stars. He's an interesting character, and I'm actually really looking forward to getting to his free time events. So he's a good character.
I guess my reasoning is pretty much the same as yours.
Yeah.
Like he didn't have a reason to live at the start, but as the story progressed, it's like he has a little hope. Like, but unfortunately at the end, it's like when he saw his motive video, he saw that he did not have a reason to live at all because he was just going to probably go back to prison and who knows, maybe go on death row or whatever.
Yeah.
So
and at the same
he sacrificed himself for someone's happiness.
Yeah, and at the same time, something else with Ryoma, it's like there's also that kind of thing. They did his character interesting. Yeah, he had no reason to live, but he didn't really despair over that either. He wasn't
he just
really angsting about. He accepted it. He accepted that. Okay, he wasn't actively trying to look for a purpose to live. The only time he was ever looking for a purpose to live was when he wanted to help fulfill Kaide's wish. So yeah.
And when the motive videos came out, because he wanted to see there was.
Exactly. All right, now Kurumi. Kurumi, I honestly give like a 6 or 7 out of 10. Actually, wait, more like a 5 or 6 out of 10, honestly.
Was it because of what she did for the wish?
No, okay, pretty much. It's just like Kurumi was a character who I really liked, and I thought she was kind of intriguing. But at first off, it's like she was a character who got worse as the story kept progressing. She had the really cool. She had this really kind of she was really an interesting character when I first met her. And I'm not even talking about the Clash trial either when I mean she's a character who got worse with time, but it's just everyone was kind of using her at some point, and she just kind of took it. I get why. She's the ultimate mage. She enjoys helping people. But no one ever really showed her gratitude either for what she was doing for people, and she just kind of.
That's not her fault.
That's not her fault. That's not her fault. But it's just also, it's like she kind of just goes with it. It's just kind of like, well, it makes me feel a little bad for her, honestly, but it's just like she enjoys doing it, so that's it. But honestly, as she kept going with it, and as she just kept getting more desperate, and as she just kept getting more like kind of extremely desperate for survival, kind of almost extremely so, I feel. There's also the fact that it's like the entire time during the Clash trial, she is trying to mess with you. She's trying to bring up Kaide's wish to just kind of knock you down. She's trying to play with your emotions, and even after the voting is all said and done, she is still trying to deceive people. She is still trying to deceive everyone so she can escape. So it's a little frustrating how she had this really interesting character and they kind of go back on it a little bit. However, all of that being said, it doesn't ruin the character for me. It doesn't ruin the character for me. So I feel she's like a good 6 or something.
I mean, maybe the range, maybe I'll agree at the starting point would be a 6. Like, the range for I gave us probably like a 6 to 8.
Yeah.
Mainly because that, for one, I mean, I could see that she, like, works hard with her talent. She goes abide by her talent, by her mate. She doesn't complain, and she actually tries her best to make others happy.
Which is good.
Yeah, but the only thing that I could, like, the thing that I think what it was is that the second the motive video came around, it completely turned around her character.
Exactly.
Because that help went to try to help more than she, like, probably bite off more than she could chew.
Exactly. Again, she's a character, like, she's a really good character, but she starts getting ruined, but her character starts getting ruined once the motive videos comes around. So, yeah.
Okay. Oh, great. Okay. But yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. And Kaide.
9 out of 10.
I think 9 out of 10 or potentially 10 out of 10, honestly, for
Yeah.
a character.
Kaede was awesome.
Now, I know a lot of people are probably just going to say, oh, it's because she's the protagonist, right? No, it has nothing to do with her being protagonist. Her being protagonist helps, but being protagonist does not save you from sometimes not being an interesting character. Makoto is a very good example of this. When you look back at Makoto, he is a very textbook textbook example of somewhat generic protagonist.
And if you think about it this way too,
Makoto also never really grew much as a character, I don't think. The deaths,
he didn't, yeah.
He didn't grow. Now, people might debate he didn't need to grow as a character, and yeah, to an extent I didn't need him to like completely change character by the end of it. But I feel like aside from Sayaka's death, he wasn't really challenged much.
And Sakura.
Yeah.
Sayaka and Sakura's death was something that,
I feel
in a sense, the best change of Makoto that you could get. But in a sense, for Sakura, it's like Makoto already knew that.
Yeah.
He already knew. So.
Yeah, and Hajime, I feel it was a better character, but again, he also wasn't exactly. I feel he wasn't exactly challenged as much until the very end, where they throw a brick wall of challenge at him. And they're kind of almost, I feel, rushing character development a little at that point.
Yeah.
Kaede, and I guess it's maybe because she has so little time, she's a very interesting character, but even then she develops. In her short time, she develops as a character.
And hey, one of the greatest things is, like, in Danganronpa history, even though as cruel as it is, and I'm sad it was Kaede, that a protagonist actually killed someone.
Yeah. That's the big thing about it. It's not that, oh, she was killed. It's not like, oh, she
died. It was just, wait, she died?
Not even she died. She murdered someone.
Yeah, she murdered.
It's kind of like, it kind of shows that, it's kind of like, and I'm not saying it's cool that she murdered someone.
Yeah, no.
Okay, I'll pretty much say it like this. She had a really solid personality right from the start. She was definitely very expressive for a protagonist, I feel. Because I feel even Makoto and Hajime were a little bit flat sometimes. But I feel Kaide's very kind of optimistic personality really kind of helped her. And she was really encouraging to people. She was really like encouraging everyone and being kind of like sticking to her ideals. And everyone and pretty much everyone, all the students in the game pretty much loved her for it. And then there's kind of the whole thing of like, it's kind of, her heart was never in the wrong place, I feel. Did she make mistakes? Totally.
Yes.
Did she make mistakes? Yes. Going about the method of ending the killing game like she did by murdering him was not necessarily the smartest thing she could have done, but it shows that she was a flawed character. She was a flawed character, and she was not perfect.
Hashtag Beowulf epic poems, everybody.
Yeah, but anyway, it's like she was a good character even before. She was a good character, and the fact that she was a very good character. I guess the fact that she was made playable for a little bit made it so we noticed more of her character. But I will say this, even if she wasn't the playable protagonist, I feel even if she wasn't the main playable protagonist, I feel I still would have liked her a lot.
Yeah, because she gave everybody support as best as she could.
Yeah, and keep in mind, I'm pretty sure this is like the second time ever in Danganronpa history, after Kaede's execution, where every single student is unanimously sad for it. Because we've had those characters before that were either indifferent to a murder or didn't care or thought the person deserved it. But I think this is the second time, the other time being Case 5 in Danganronpa 2.
Yeah, with Chiaki.
Where every single person was unanimously upset by Kaede's death. So that's what I think. And honestly,
the only unfortunate thing, though, that I have to say this,
yeah.
I mean, it's not about Kaede, it's more like what's happening in the game so far, is that a lot of them are now using, like, Kaede's wish as an excuse.
Yeah.
To just do whatever.
And
like,
keep
even,
in mind, that also notice that for some people, you also might notice that this is that we use that Kaide's wish thing as a detracting factor. But we only do that because we know, like, Kaede had good intentions, and now people are just making light of it. What happened to her was a tragedy. People are now just trying to use it.
Yeah, they're basically like making it. Oh crap! I had the word in my head. Now I just like got rid of it.
Either
no.
And if it's not in Kurumi's case where she's trying to use it to win people's favors, it's like with Angie, who tries to make it completely invalid.
Oh no! I got okay. They're trying to shadow over the good intentions of Kaede's wish. That's basically what they're doing.
Yeah, and keep in mind, we had to do an entire mini game, Argument Armaments, to prove that her intentions were good. Because like, it's something else. Kind of a little bit of Kaede, why Kaede feels a little selfless. The reason she made herself seem like a killer, like just a senseless murderer, was probably because she didn't want people to feel necessarily too sad about her death. Because she tries to paint herself as just a murderer. Like a senseless, like, she tries to paint her killing of Rantaro as senseless, that there was no purpose to it, that she just killed for kill's sake.
But for Saihara, he knew the reason, because of the mastermind.
Yeah, and again, I feel Kaede is a very important part in Saihara's characterization. If you couldn't tell, Kaede is currently my favorite protagonist. And also one of my favorite Danganronpa characters. It's just kind of like, she's a really good character. Whether or not, considering the fact that she was, now again, people might bring up the point that she's playable, and I won't deny that. Maybe the fact that she is playable is affecting my decision a little bit. It's because I guess we got to see more of her. But here's the thing. She was still an amazing character. Like, her being playable or not does not detract from her being an amazing character. So I give her a good 9 out of 10 to just outright 10 out of 10. She's not a perfect character, but she is certainly a really good character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, again, that's probably part of the reason I was devastated by it. Because, again, it goes back to this.
I felt really bad. Yeah, don't worry.
I was devastated.
I comforted him afterwards.
Here's the thing. That was the first time Danganronpa has ever driven me to tears. Only other times that I've done that, Sayaka, when I first saw it, got me choked up a little. Pekka's execution got me to choke up a little. And Chiaki's death really drove me over the edge, and I almost did cry. But it was Kaede that did it. And I feel it's because, again, I really like Kaede as a character a lot. And I feel it's kind of unfortunate that this had to happen, but yeah. So I say 9 out of 10. What do you? 9 out of 10 to 10 out of 10.
Yeah, basically same thing.
Yeah. So with that, we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow, later. I don't know when we're gonna be doing the next thing. It might be next week, for all I know. But we'll see you guys
whenever.
Yeah. See you guys then.